Okay guys, I'm not sure how to do this without sounding like a complete and utter arsehole basically, but I'm going to give it a go, and I do apologise for the swearing straight away. Okay, so I did a video not long ago saying, you know, can you help me out? And you guys were awesome. You jumped on board and you shared my videos, you talked to people, you showed it, and you know, it really helped. It helped so much. It was brilliant, and I can't thank you enough. And everybody that helped me on the Patreon account and is still helping me on the Patreon account, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I'm trying to sort out deals with companies that I can add to the Patreon where you get some benefits and stuff like that. Now there's another one going up next week as well. But I just want to say thank you very much. But there's another reason why we're here, okay? So in that talk, that video I did about helping me out, I talked about setting up a Kickstarter. Now I've done and looked into this, and I would have to ask or try and raise a ridiculous amount of money if I just went through Kickstarter. Okay, if I just went through Kickstarter, I'd have to raise a stupid amount of money. I've worked out all the costings and stuff like that, and believe me, as a producer, or used to be a producer in film and television and commercials, I understand how a budget works, and I would have to raise a ridiculous amount of money in order to make it work. And there's two options I can go down. So I could go down a Kickstarter route, try and raise as much money, and the chances are I'd raise a certain amount, but I wouldn't hit my main goal, because you just can't. Yeah, I could do videos where I say I need to raise money for cameras, I need to raise money for lighting, I need to raise money for microphones and computer equipment and stuff like that. Yep, I could do all of that, but it's not gonna happen. And the rewards that I would give you just wouldn't seem good enough. And that's the mistake. It just wouldn't seem good enough. And you just wouldn't get anything, you know, beneficial out of it. Yeah, I could give you a year's subscription free. Yeah, I could do this. I could, you know, give you that and this, and, you know, exclusive prizes and stuff like this, competitions. Yes, I could do all of that. I could get you discounts in stores and stuff like that, but I've applied that all the discounts and stuff, I've applied that to my Patreon with different companies that I've been talking to, and there's more going up in the next few weeks. Now, I've got a really squeaky chair, so I can invest money into a non-squeaky chair. But the other route would be to put together an EIS scheme, go to the city, get that approved by the government, customs and exiles, and go that route and use private equity to set up my dream channel. I could do that. But the downside of that way is that I'd end up owing money to investors, and I'd have to make their money back, which would be detrimental to you guys, because if I want you guys to come on board and join it, the fee to join would be exceptionally high, you know, because I'd have to fork out a lot of money to get it up and rolling, and it would be a lot of money from the investors. And investors, at the end of the day, and believe me, because I've worked with a lot of investors, need to see that their money's going to come back, and they need to see that they're going to get a profit from their money. Or it's a great way, EIS schemes are a great way of not having to pay tax on that, because it's an investment. So for them, that could be a great way, but it would be detrimental to this channel, and it wouldn't really work, because I'd end up having to charge loads for content and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd get advertisers on board, you know, companies that I talk to all the time, you know, to come on board and, you know, buy web space and stuff like that. Yes, you could do all of that sort of stuff, but it just wouldn't work, and it wouldn't work. So I've had a long thought about this, and I think the only way to do this is to set up a pay-per-view channel. Now, don't worry, it's not this channel. I'm not going to charge you for watching stuff on this channel. You'll never be charged for watching content on this channel. Now, I'll set up I'm going to set up a pay-per-view separate channel, which will be Tempest Crusade TV, and it will just be content that you're not going to see on here. Which, look, it's not me sort of saying, you know, ha ha ha, I'm going to do this, you can't watch it unless you pay for it, because at the end of the day, I do this as a full-time thing now. And I've been doing this as a full-time thing for quite a while. Yeah, I take on the odd contract here and there to do edit videos or do some filming for companies and stuff like that. But I've been doing that all my working career. So it's no different. But I've been focusing all my attention on getting this up and going. And there's been some hairy moments where, you know, we can't afford to eat or we can't afford to pay bills and stuff like that, but we've managed to get through it. We've always managed to slide through to second base and, you know, and hit our markers, and we've always managed to get through. But the thing is, by setting up a pay-per-view channel, that will help this channel immensely, because by doing what I'm doing, it comes back to this channel. It comes back to this channel through investment into equipment, into software licenses and stuff like that. Now, I've got to probably be the most legit model maker YouTuber doing this in our community, because I pay for all my licenses, and you just have to ask the people that I know very, very well that I pay for all my licenses. I don't get paid by companies to produce videos on my channel, as the Advertising Standards Authority found out not long ago when someone reported me to them. Okay, I pay for my licenses, I pay for all my sound effects, I pay for everything, whether it be Premiere Pro, whether it be licenses to use music, because I often get like marked up for music, and then I have to go through the whole rigmarole of providing all my licenses to YouTube, and then it gets signed off and it all comes back to me again. But the thing is that I do everything by the book on my channel. Now, by doing a pay-per-view channel, it will allow me to invest money into the channel. It will keep me fed. Let's face it, I do like to eat. It will help me create content for this channel, and it will give you guys more insight to some of the stuff that you love that I do. And it won't be a ridiculous price, I can promise you that. And not only that, I will set it so that even if you're in Australia and America and other countries, it will still be really, really low. And I promise you that. It won't be exceptionally stupid, and it will never be over. Well, it won't be over $3.99, I can tell you that now. But it will give you a chance to watch stuff and see stuff that no one else is going to be able to see. It will be able to give you a chance to have one-to-one videos on there, allow me to create content for that channel that can flow over onto this channel, or vice versa from this channel to that channel. But it allows you to see stuff that you don't get to see. And it'll give me a bit more time to actually focus on videos that don't have to be like 5 minutes long to 10 minutes long, you know, because let's face it, I like to ramble. This video is probably now like 20 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, I really want to thank everybody that was behind the idea of doing a Kickstarter. I love that from you guys, that you were just willing to invest into it, but I don't want you to lose your money. I'd rather you buy some stuff, buy your hobby stuff, carry on doing that, okay, and use the money wisely. And I've had a lot of time to think about it, so I just want to say thank you very much for everybody that's come on board and who's still following this channel, who have been strongly behind this channel from day one. I salute you. You have been the most amazing people that I've ever met. So thanks very much, guys, and thank you for being there. See you soon.